Hello, in today's video, I'm going to be traveling to Houston, Texas to help my friend celebrate her 38th birthday. I did choose to fly with Southwest. The flights were only about $200. We did decide to stay at the Post Oak Hotel. This is a very nice 5-star hotel. My friend arrived the day before, so we did have flowers, balloons, and decorations sent to her room. So this is how the pool area looks. We did not make it to the pool because we were only there for 2 days and we just didn't have time to make it to the pool. Here's how the room looks. This is the bathroom, and then the room has a nice view, 2 beds, and then we also had the treats and champagne that we had sent to her from the night before. We simply dropped off our luggage and then we went straight to the turkey leg hut. There was a line, so we did wait for about 45 minutes, but the food was very good. The turkey legs were great. They have a DJ, so it was like a nice little vibe. Highly recommend going there. Next, we went to Eado Big Boy Tour Rentals where we rented 3-wheel Trike scooters. We had to first go inside to register and complete our forms, and then we went outside for training. Okay, we're about to go on a ride. It's gonna be like an hour tour. Eating Big Boy Tour Rentals. Of course, I had to get a few pictures in before we actually started the training. But once we got started, it was pretty easy. We did like a stop and go testing just to make sure we were competent enough to ride, just to make sure we weren't going to hurt ourselves. Then we got started. Again, this is a 1-hour tour. We made a few stops and places where we took pictures, and then we kind of just cruised around the city. It actually was a very cool ride. We did make a stop at Discovery Park. This is supposed to be a well-known park in the Houston area where they host a lot of events there. We're told to hold a lot of concerts there or just special events in general. So we kind of just got out and we went to these listening vessels, which were pretty cool because you could speak softly in one and the other person can hear you on the other end. So I thought that was pretty cool. Our next stop was at Lost and Found. This was a super cute bar. We were only there for about 15 minutes because we were on the tour, so we kind of just grabbed a quick drink and we were back on the road. Quick stop at Lost and Found. A little quick drink and we are back on the bike. That was pretty much the end of the tour. It was a great ride, great company, and our guide was awesome. Highly recommended. For dinner, we decided to drive to Kiss. This is an upscale restaurant. They're known for having a vibe dining experience. The restaurant was nice. They had a lot of artwork that was on the wall. They had an outdoor patio with a nice skyline view. We did order a few drinks and a few appetizers, and then we enjoyed the brownie that they brought out for the birthday girl, and we kind of just sat, chat, and enjoyed the music. This is going to be a great location if you do enjoy the hip-hop music while dining. We ended our night at the bar 5015, where we just had a few drinks and a hookah and listened to music, and Little Duval actually performed that night, so it was a great little vibe. For my second day, I went up top to kind of check out the concierge lounge to get a feel for it and kind of relax before getting the day started. And then we headed out for brunch. We did choose to go to the Breakfast Klub, which was highly recommended on the list. There was a little bit of a line, but they did have ice cold water outside to help keep you cool. The wait was about 45 minutes. Once inside, you kind of order your food and pay at the counter, and then you kind of go over and get your syrup and utensils, and the food is brought out to you at the table. We primarily ordered the catfish and grits and wings, and both were great and highly recommended as those were the signature dishes. It was a lot of food, so I took my leftovers back to the room with me, and then I went outside and got another video of the wall. Okay, the Breakfast Klub was good. You don't get anything else, you better get some of them wings, because baby, they was hitting. Our next stop was at MYX Blend Bar for a 4 o'clock appointment. Today we're going to be doing a lipstick making class at MYX. So this should be a fun, exciting event to do. MYX Blend Bar lets you create custom lipstick and lip gloss. They are located in Rice Village in the Houston area. They have a nice cute setup. We were greeted with a glass of champagne while we waited, and we also used their iPad to complete an online profile. We started the class by choosing the number of custom blends we wanted to create it. I chose to do the 1-in-1 where I would get 1 lipstick and 1 lip gloss, but you also have the option of doing 2 lipsticks or 2 lip gloss. Next, we were to cleanse our lips and apply a lip scrub. Next, we selected the color that we wanted to have for our lip gloss as well as our lipstick. As you can see here, I went with a hot pink. I also chose to go with a matte finish for my lipstick. After selecting the color, we did create a palette so that way we can mix and blend to get the custom shade that we wanted. The instructor does work with you so that way you can adjust the colors to create the shades that you want. I ended up with 3 different shades, and it kind of goes from like light to dark, with the middle one being more of a fuchsia light color. Let me know in the comments which color did you like, going from left to right. After creating my color palette, it was time to try on my lipstick to see which color I liked the most. I just could not decide on the 2 pinks, so here you'll see me just going back and forth where I'm applying, taking it off, and then reapplying it again. Next, we had to select which 2 additives we want to put in our lipstick. The additives included shimmer, glitter, custom fragrance, anti-aging, moisture, as well as plumping additives. I decided to go with the moisture. The fragrance I went with was a raspberry flavor, which I thought smelled very well and went really well with the color. Next, it was time to pick the color that I wanted for the lip gloss. I wanted to go with a natural color lip gloss, so mine had a brown undertone with just a little bit of pink added into it. So I applied it, tried it on, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was definitely a natural look for me, just adding a little shine. There was about a 30-minute wait for our lipstick to be finished, so we went to the photo booth and took some videos and some great pictures. And I just want to say this class is highly recommended. We had an awesome instructor, and it just was a great day out with the girls. After leaving MYX, we decided to go out and have dinner, so we went back to the room and got dressed. I decided to go with this black dress with the gold detail. We drove out and we headed to Steak 48. Steak 48 is a high-end steakhouse. They serve steaks, seafood in an intimate setting. We were seated upstairs in a nice area. I ordered the salmon with spinach, which was cooked perfectly. And then, of course, we had to do another birthday shout out for the birthday girl who turned 38. We went to camp for the day party. It was a long line, so after waiting about 30 minutes, we decided to leave and go somewhere else. We decided to go to Prospect Park since it was about 2 to 3 minutes away. Prospect Park is a bar. They have a open seating. We did have to park across the street, and there was a $10 fee. We weren't able to find any seats, so we ended up sitting at the bar. I ordered the oxtail and grits, and it was very good. Also had mimosa, and we ordered hookahs. After leaving Prospect Park, we had to go and clean out the rental car. This was a tour rental, so we were going to drop it off at the airport. Then we proceeded to the airport to fly back to Atlanta. This is going to be the end of my trip to Houston. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like it, leave a few comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you on my next trip.